With everyone screeching and hollering and moaning and groaning about the death of Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, not even in her own comic book, I found this article rather interesting from ScreenRant, published 1 day ago. It only took them about 3 weeks to figure this all out on their own. Miss Marvel's unexpected death in the pages of Amazing Spider-Man may be quickly undone in order to better align the comics with the MCU. Duh! The idea that, with everyone getting so upset about this, it's obvious what they're going to do. They're going to resurrect her in the comic books in some way, shape, or form in order to better align her powers with the MCU, with Disney's debacle. Undone by the X-Men. The death of Miss Marvel is already swirling with controversy 3 weeks ago because it took place in Amazing Spider-Man instead of a more Kamala-centric book because she didn't have one. It was canceled again. But the controversy could deepen if Marvel decides to alter Miss Marvel's origin, they already have, so that it is more familiar to the fans of the MCU, because who gives a damn about the comic origin? They want to line it with the cinematic universe. This means that Kamala could come back to life through the X-Men's resurrection protocols. Sure, okay, but then they'd have to, well, this is in the comics. They're going to do something. So whatever Marvel, whatever DC decides to pick, DC, holy crap, I had a brain fart. Whatever Marvel decides to do to bring Miss Marvel back, it's going to be done sometime between now and November, I believe, is the release date for the movie. But what I found very interesting with all the, let's see, where does it, oh, this right here. All the whinging and moaning and groaning and the screams of misogyny, or not misogyny, but racism because, oh no, Marvel killed a brown girl. And not even in her own comic book, saying it was just an atrocity, it was an embarrassment, the writer should be let go, or he needs to apologize for this, that, and the other because you killed Kamala Khan. She's coming back, people. She's not dead. She's not going to stay dead. Not with the Marvels movie coming out in November. What the hell is this cover? You screamed and moaned and groaned about this one right here and how some people looked sad, but what the hell kind of selfie millennial bullshit is this? Maybe not millennial, but what? Fallen friend, the death of Miss Marvel, and you have this group of teenagers celebrating? What sort of look is this for the cover of your own comic book? Like, she'll be back before football. That is correct. Oh, new TikTok trend. Rest in peace, Miss Marvel. She won't be dead for long. Oh, my goodness. Who thought this was a good idea? Now, regardless of what you think about Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, the comic book run and its continuous cancellations and failures, what are people supposed to think about this? You know? I don't see anybody screeching all that much about this one. You know, all they wanted to do with the previous one, and this little snippet right here was screamed from the rafters. Granted, it was on Twitter, so it doesn't mean all that much. But I don't know. This kind of looks like a bad form to me. But again, ScreenRant took them 3 weeks to figure this little part out. Why people are so upset when she's going to come back. She's got a movie coming out. They're not going to keep her dead. But at the same time, using a character's death to push more comic sales, it's becoming inconsequential, insignificant. Nobody's going to care anymore, especially for such a beloved character. But whatever. Little short video. Let me know what you think. Took ScreenRant long enough to figure it out on their own, but, leave a like, leave a dislike, leave all that nifty stuff. I love you all. I'm almost to 1,000. We'll see where we are by the end of the week. Have a good one.